Hello, thank you for those who will rewatch this. So I just finished my periscope where I spun this yarn here. I made this on the e-spinner from Ashford, and I'm gonna do the blend of the wool to make this yarn on this machine. And well, I've not made a lot of YouTube video, but this is a machine that I got after I finished my Kickstarter project, and this is a Strauch carding machine. It's the Mad Batt'r, so that's the one with the coarse carding fabric, and this is actually the biggest one they build. So I'm working on this since I got it in the end of March this year, I think. And to make this blend, I use 4 different breeds of wool. I use my local wool, some alpaca gray, and Rayland wool, and what is the other one? Cotswold, gray Cotswold. So that's a gray blend, all natural. There is no dye in this blend. So that's it. Thank you. Since there is not a lot of video about this machine, I hope that could be useful for others who plan to buy it, maybe. Hello, hi. Thank you. The result is that. So that's the blend I'm doing on this machine. This is the Rayland. It's very white. This is the local wool. This is gray alpaca. Yes, it's naturally discolored. And this is the Cotswold. it's not, I do not use the full speed, it's only half of the speed it could be. Yes. It took me age to get those. A lot of the recent subscribers, they found me on Periscope, so they came from Periscope. All the fiber that I use, I know some of you watch this on Periscope, you already know, but I'm gonna repeat for those who are new to this. All the different fiber that I use, I already cut them on this machine, so they are all previously cut, and I'm just using the machine to blend them together to make the yarn that I show you at the beginning. This is why I don't necessarily put them between both of the drum, because I don't really use the carding function here. I'm just blending. Hi there. Hi Karina. For those wondering, this is black alpaca. It's not colored, but it's okay since I use it just for adding some stripes in the yarn. I hope the maker of the carder will be happy. Hi everyone! No, they are all naturally carded. It's black alpaca and it's difficult to find and it's more expensive, but it saved me time because dyeing black it's very long and it's a very long process to dye the fibre black. It's very, very dark, but it's not, it's a brown black, it's not blue black. It's a warm black. I missed the end of the comment. You want to know the yarn, how it looks? Hi Chris. And the blend I'm redoing is this. It's full. I'm gonna have to stop blending. There is fiber that, yeah, it's full because I could see that there is fiber that doesn't want to stick on the drum. So I'm gonna remove it and show you how it looks. There is no recipe ready to do blend on a carder. You really need to try. It's a trial and error. So now you understand why I attach my hair when I do that, because it could be dangerous. And since I use long fiber, it's a little bit more tricky to remove it. I have to work very small portion because the cutsword I use is 6 inches long, and it's long like this. You cannot remove the wool easily from the drum carder. Well, it's a soft, crispy, it's a blend of softness, the softness from the alpaca, and a little bit crispy due to the cutsword that I use. I have a preference for a rustic yarn, and I'm not a big fan of very fine fiber, because I think everyone prefer fine fleece, and the rustic wool is a little bit underestimated. All the fiber that are more coarse, they have good structure depending of the work you want to do. Sometimes structure a yarn could be very useful. It changes a lot the way the fabric you will weave will feel when it's finished. For example, I don't like pure alpaca because it's a fiber. It's very soft and fine, but alpaca is not structured at all. It make a yarn that doesn't hold any shape, but it's warm and fine. So I use it. I blend it with other fiber that has more structure. So that was an yes, and well, when I start doing fiber, I realized that a lot of people, they are always searching for the finest fiber, and there is plenty of other fiber that are over 20 micron, and you could do a lot of things with them. Usually the alpaca that I put into my blend is under 20. It's more like 16 or 18 micron, but all the other wool that I blend with it is over 20. So yes, the local wool is a little bit yellowish, so that's the local sheep. It's inbreed, no breed. It's mama and papa inbreed, so the baby are I can't tell which breed it is. It's really crimpy and a weird texture and short. There is a Cotswold. Cotswold is a silvery gray. It's very it has a lot of luster. The Cotswold is very long and has a lot of luster, and I love to blend it with alpaca. And there is also a blend of alpaca that I use. You saw it on Periscope. This is not gray alpaca. It is just white, black, and slightly gray alpaca that I colored before. And it does this effect of gray, but it's not really gray, in fact. And I also use this fleece, which is Rayland. The Rayland, I use it to make felt test. You can see that this is a very special fleece. I never saw another fleece like that. And it's very fine. And when you felt this, it creates an awesome lace effect. The crimp is emphased, and it looks even more like a zigzag like this. And if you do a very fine felt with that, you're gonna create a beautiful texture. Unfortunately, I don't know where I put my sample of felt, but I put it on Instagram, and I use a very thin layer of alpaca, and I put those locks over it, and the result is fantastic. But I don't know where to find Rayland. This is a gift. So I don't know where those sheep are. Someone sent me this gift, and I don't know where the sheep are from. They come from Europe, but I don't know where exactly, which is the country they come from. And another tip that I could give you is if your fiber is very crimpy and has a lot of volume, you will not be able to fill the drum like I did with such a big amount of wool. The tip that I use is that I blend long and sleek fiber like the Cotswold, because it does the same thing when I use silk on my blend, within the blend. It kind of push down the wool on the drum carder cloth, and so I could put more fiber on it, because this is what we are searching for. Everyone is searching to end up with the biggest wool bat on the drum carder, so we could spin a long time and a long way with one single wool bat. And this is the tip that I found. It could be tricky to draft because you end up with two different texture, a very crimpy fiber like my local wool, which look like that, by the way. This is local wool. This is what I use. It's yellow and it stay yellow. It's the natural color of the fleece. It's clean. I clean it. It's very short and very frizzy and crimpy. And when I blend long and sleek, no crimp fiber with it, I could put more fiber on my drum carder. This is how I end up with wool bat of 130 maximum instead of 80 grams on this particular drum carder. If I don't blend those fiber, I cannot end up with such amount of wool on it, never. And well, this is too much for those who saw my periscope this morning. The Rayland sheep, it's a rare sheep breed. There is not so much of those sheeps. It's a rare breed and it's hard to find. Not because it's highly searched for from fiber artists, just because nobody uses this sheep. I think it's not a popular breed of sheep, but it seems to make a lot of wool. I could show you the fleece how it looks when it's raw on cord. So that is Rayland. That is how the Rayland looks prior carding. It's not wash, it's in the grease. It has a fantastic texture, very fantastic texture. Yes, it is. It's fine. It's a fine fleece. It's not, for me, it's not a coarse fiber. It's mostly fine. And once it is washed, it's very, very white, as you can see. Hand up discarder. So that's the Rayland once it's card, and it's only one pass with the machine. It still needs to be card to remove the irregularity. There is no hearts, you can only tap the thumbs up. Yes, I don't know for Switzerland. I know there is spinner in Switzerland, but I don't know the sheep breeds. I must do a call on Facebook to all spinner from Switzerland, so maybe we could exchange fleece and try them to see how they are. So that's it, folks, and just for those who catch this in the middle, this is the yarn I do with this. So this is a blend made on the carding machine, and this is the result. This is the color variation and swirls it creates. If you pass this in the machine a second time, you're gonna end up with a more homogenic yarn, and I could do a comparison for you. I did this blend before, and this one I called it twice because I wanted something more homogenic, gray, more uniform gray. It still have color variation, but you can see there is a big difference. So that's the result if you put that a second time. Yes, this is why Periscope is so popular. Because you have more way to interact with someone live. This is why Periscope is currently more popular than YouTube. So 1 pass, 2 pass, and also you see that this is more dark gray and it's on purples. This one I use more pale gray. But I'm just comparing the effect. The color effect. Thank you, Chris. I'm gonna work again and again to finish everything. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for those who share. Thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for being there. And as you may heard, I'm on Periscope, same name as here, Minouche Art. Like this. You can find me on Periscope with this name here, Minouche Art. I know it's reverse, so I don't know if it's gonna be right. The thing. I'm on Twitter, of course, and Facebook, and I sell on Etsy, of course. If you want to see the hattie that I show, it's custom made. You could order it. I do mitten, scarf, everything. Thank you, folks. Have a great weekend. No problem. It's a pleasure. Bye-bye.